Hello there, and welcome to this wonderful video here. Today, we might actually work on that over there. But in any case, welcome to episode 16 of the Star Spark SMP. Yes, you heard me very right. Episode 16, baby. So, today, the Snot Center. I forgot they changed it to that. In any case, today, we're actually going to start working on this. Previous episode, we kind of worked on this. I'm very sorry. I mentioned at the start of the video we were working on that. I ended up just working on this. And today we actually have Hypernova on, which I'm actually surprised about. Also, apparently we ran out of bamboo. Interesting. Oh, but we have a lot of bamboo in here. All right, put a bit of bamboo in there. Oh, I heard that keyboard. I swear I heard a keyboard. What the? Where did he go? Oh, I swear. Oh, there he is. I see you. Hey, what's up?
No keyboards here.
I heard a keyboard. I was paranoid. I started looking around. Hey, what's your opinion on my new little XP farm here?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to keep bamboo fast.
Well, the thing is, all the bamboo starts stacking up on this one. So basically, it stacks up here, and then since it has fuel, it burns the cactus fast.
Okay.
But the thing is, this one runs out of fuel, so occasionally you just have to like go in here and just take out the bamboo and put it here. Basic bamboo burns really fast, to be fair. But yeah, if you ever
do we have bamboo blocks? Bamboo blocks?
No, just normal bamboo. But bamboo blocks do burn at the same rate as wood. I can see someone came in here and tried to fix something. Weird. Too bad it goes to the bottom hopper. Any case. Also, the collection system here was very, very hard to do.
I feel like it's kind of ironic having an XP farm next to a gravestone, but yeah.
Next to a what?
A grave site.
I know, right?
The irony in that.
Yeah. To be fair, it makes it so people constantly visit it.
True.
But today, I was actually planning on working on the dropper.
Oh, nice.
So if you, I think I've already shown it to you, but you haven't really seen it. And oh, I forgot that happens. Here, give me that map. Like, since I haven't seen it, there you go. Now I should be able to see. Yeah, there we go. Now it renders. It's so cool. I can see your map because you're holding it out in, like, do you see it when I hold it?
Here. Yeah, I do.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I made a.
And if I put it like this, I hold it with both hands. It is such a good mod. These are such visual mods that I need to actually transfer to the Fabric version whenever we update.
Oh yeah.
Here, you can have your map back. What's that map art for?
Shoot. I don't know if you want to help me with it, but I'm making a wanted poster for Seagull.
Oh, that's actually cool. I might. Maybe after I show off what I'm working. To be fair, I'm gonna have to build it and create it. But what do you think of my bridge?
Oh my god, I didn't even see this. What?
Yeah, I built this bridge. It's been.
This is nice.
We needed this for the longest time, to be fair.
I may have to redo the farm.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll redo like the create station too. I feel like that's been.
But yeah, now
I'll redo that over here.
And maybe yeah, that would work actually. But now we have a bridge. To be fair, I would leave the create station around there. Maybe like terraforming the side over here would work better.
I know I definitely need to move the farm, and I'll upgrade it while I'm at it.
Yeah, for sure. Make it so it has more storage now that you actually have all the storage units. But yeah, if anyone's curious, this bridge I made on stream. So I was streaming and I just decided to make this bridge because I didn't know what to do other than this, just to not ruin the videos, because the main part of the content is always going to be these mini games. But yeah, look, listen, Hyper, I promised to work on this the previous video. At the start of the video, I literally said I was gonna work on it, ended up making an XP. Procrastination is something, and I don't want to do it all the time. Hey,
at its finest.
Yes, no, if you want to actually join the Discord real quick, you can actually join me in my journey. Let me quickly open Discord. I'm going to quickly show a little schematic of what we're going to actually be working on over here. So unlike certain YouTubers that just open MS Paint, I mean, and just make a little like art schematic there, I am actually going to use Blender. There we go. I opened up Blender, and here you can actually see a little schematic of what I wanted to do. So right here at the top, I don't know what to do yet. That's basically up to people on the server. Maybe you can just dedicate something yourself to the dropper. I don't know. There's going to be like an initial platform at the top. There'll be like signs and like little artsy pieces. But then once you drop in, this is my section. So I planned this out with like a lot of 3D models. I just searched up creeper here on like Blender or whatever, and I had this little creeper face. So you're basically gonna drop through a creeper face like this, and then there's just gonna be several minecarts just moving about. All of this will activate. There'll basically be a button at the top right here. Once you start the dropper, you press it and it'll start everything. So basically the creeper face, it just stays the same. I was thinking of using TNT minecarts, but that can go really bad really fast.
Almost definitely.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I should do TNT minecarts. There is a safe way of doing it, but I'd rather not, you know? Alright, but after you drop through like all the minecarts, but yeah, after you go through the TNT minecarts or whatever they are, you drop into these gears, and these gears will also start spinning the moment you press the button. So there's these little gears here, drop through it. And you can choose to drop through the holes or like the little crevices through where it's spinning. And honestly, it's just complicated. I just wanted to make it a really hard dropper. Then below it, there'll be these pistons. So this will also add a little complexity because this little center bit will just move back and forth once you also press the button. And here at the bottom is a grace period where you'll get to drop into like 4 designated one by one block water. So basically, either you drop in the water or you just die. It's a 1 by 1 block hole. So yeah, it's a little difficult. Or what I could do is make a big one. So basically you get more points if you drop into the 1 by 1. So what's gonna be the most complicated though is making these.
No, most definitely circles and radial things like that are not easy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to do it in creative mode and like use world edit to actually just pre-make the circles and have it go all down. The good thing is that world edit kind of does most of the job, but the big problem is doing the edge of like the gear. Let's go see what you're working on. I'm actually curious.
Alrighty.
Which way we gotta go?
Which project?
I don't know. You were making a wanted poster?
Ah, yeah.
We are at the stone slab where Hyper is making map art. Very interesting. Also, very quickly, just so it's on video. Where is it? Oh, there we go. That looks like enchantment table. But
I don't see it.
like I suddenly lose the capability of reading letters. So we're gonna make a wanted poster, but do you have all the materials?
Possibly not.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna make Seagull's face, we can just reuse the one that's on the map right now.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what color and style to build this thing in, so
right here, this base layer would be like a solid color. If you build higher up, the color changes. So you have like a whole RGB like layer. Another thing is you could make the art and just have a map art maker. There is a website you can go to. Just
only
upload...
downside, if we do it like the staggered method, we're not gonna be able to do the slices. It's the only downside.
There we go. Though I don't really need this, I can just open up the map in the minimap.
Well, I mean, it's actually a little different.
It is?
You know, this granite is actually... That'll work.
Granite, and we can combine it with a bit of oak wood. Alrighty then, so this is a little while after, or well, by a little while I mean literally the next day, after I talked to Hyper and we were doing things. We ended up not really doing the map. It wasn't really a thing we wanted to do. So right now I'm actually going to be working on the tower. As you can see there's a little slice of the tower in the background. We're basically going to copy paste that. Let me change to this view. And we're going to use it to measure out somewhat how the tower should. Let me just quickly whip out this. There we go. And paste. There we go. So now we get a pretty good representation once we paste everything. All right, I reckon that's good enough. But there, we get a good representation of how much space we're actually going to have. Next, we actually have to work on the gears. So I'm going to actually see how big or how different I actually want to make. So let me quickly open the Blender file again, because kind of just closed it. Alright, and now I have a good reference on the side. So let's quickly do a little circle here. So let's do /h, or maybe it's / cylinder. Let's do something like lime wool. There we go. We give it a radius of 20, or maybe not 20. Let's give it a radius of 6, and let's just leave it at that. And there we go. We get like a semicircle that comes out. Now, obviously 6 isn't big enough, so we're going to make that a little bigger. / undo, and let's do 10. See how that looks. All right, 10's looking a little better, but it needs to occupy most of. So let's undo one more time, and let's do 15 like I originally wanted to do. Perfect. That seems perfect, because then later on we're going to add the little gears on top of this. Now granted, this isn't the biggest gear out of all of them, but it is somewhat good. So now this gives me enough information to actually build this up. So first I want to see how tall I actually want to make this. So let me actually undo again. Also, you have to keep in mind where we're starting, because the place where we're starting the gears are somewhere around here, like really deep. So let's do 15 with a height of 5, and that actually seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems really good, actually. So now we actually have one of our gears. Let's / undo, and let's paste that over here. So we're just going to stand here and do that. That way we have a little copy of that we can modify and change. All right, we have all our gears. Now, we are going to do a small time lapse, actually, you know, working on this, but the basic little gear shapes are here. Now, the other thing that we have to work on is the piston. Now, I'm also going to do a small time lapse on that. I'm gonna actually just measure from here to here and just make a movable piston. It'll just move back and forward. So what I got to do is make it so there's extra on each side, or just make it so the middle part moves. I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm gonna make the middle part move or if I want it to bend. That's another choice. Now, the other quick one I could do is the creeper face, but I also just want to make a straight up time lapse for that. So considering all these will just require a time lapse, let's quickly do a nice time lapse. Time lapse! Alrighty, there we go. I completely finished all of the little bits here. So basically, I made this whole entire little gear here. Honestly, I love the detail in it. The little gaps I am actually going to leave though, mainly because if you want to drop through those gaps, you can. Due to the fact of this being a dropper, I wanted to make it so people can just pick and choose where they actually want to drop. So a good example is like right here. If they want to drop through these holes, they can. The other one that I actually did was this one. I added holes in between them. It still looks like a pretty decent gear. At least I hope it looks like a decent. I tried my best to, you know, make it look interesting at least on every gear. This one, on the other hand, completely solid. I just liked how it looked as a solid piece. I really didn't know what else to do with it. But when it came to this one, I really love how this one came out. It's just, holes like this, and then you go through. This was based off of the one that was in Blender, actually. And one thing that I actually want to do is fill in these holes with blackstone to see how it looks. And honestly, I think it looks good. And there we go. I finished adding the little ring. That looks a lot better. I like that. I don't know. It solely depends on what the players will think. I will be adding these in here. So I still have yet to decide where I'm going to put all this. I currently believe I'm going to put some in like the corner like here. I'll have to break a hole because what will happen is for the machine, I'm going to have to glue all of these blocks. And granted, with how Create has changed in recent times, also if you're curious, this right here is the piston. I'm just going to copy paste it and just like put it in different locations. I ended up keeping the green wool. I do like how it looks alongside everything, so I think I'll just keep that. Green wool just will stay. As for the other stuff, like building the creeper head, I reckoned I could do that in some other video. So when it comes to this, just building it, making it all together, I really like how this ended up, and I have to quickly check. I will be right back. I have to get on the server. Alrighty then, and we're back on the server, and I actually made a small schematic of the thing I'm going to be building. So, we already built a few of the gears. You saw that in the little time lapse. This is the exact next day, and this is the day before uploading. I've had to rush this video out, mainly because I've been busy with IRL work. Having to do the videos on the side is actually a little tedious, you know, having to work on this, but hey, I like working on this, and I'm going to work on it. But in any case, let's quickly break through here to G, and let's try to paste in our schematic. So first we need a schematic table. I'm going to place it right there. Just land on it, that way I'm not using all that fuel. We're going to put our schematic paper in here and search for dropper V. We're gonna let that load, and in the meantime, I just want to say, if you're still watching, that is, please just make sure to like the video. Honestly, I spend a lot of time on these little videos, and I expect a lot of people to just, you know, enjoy them. And I've been steadily gaining quite a bit of subscribers, or at least steadily gaining like 2 to 3 subscribers every time I upload. It's very nice seeing that people are interested in my content, and so hey, feel free to like the video, maybe subscribe if you really want to, and I don't know, put down some comments down below. I like reading those. They're really fun to read. In any case, let's see if it's done doing its thing. And it is. There we go. We got our schematic. Now what we do is we try to load in this schematic. I'm just going to place it somewhere around there. Whoa, the lag is crazy. Oh yeah, the menu. Let me quickly break this schematic table. Just collecting it, and we have to actually position this correctly. Let me just quickly turn my jetpack hover mode, and then we have to position this down below, because right now it's on the wrong layer, so we have to put it right there and right there. That way it's inside that. Then we have to change to this one and move that all the way down. And you can see what I actually did. I worked on quite a bit of stuff down below. It goes pretty deep. Let me take a quick look, turn this off. How deep does this start off? Alright, it starts somewhere around here. So that means I have to move this all the way down here until I start with the actual material. And there we go, we started with the cobble. So this has to go right there. We just get out of that. There you go. It looks natural. Now, the one thing we're gonna have to do with the schematic is make it so it replaces the blocks with air. But here, you can actually see what it's going to look like. So you're going to drop all the way down here. Let me just turn it to regular. And you're gonna drop through these gears. And then there's going to be these pistons here. Now, I'm going to see what I can do with Hyper to see if I can actually make these pistons move. Sadly, when it comes to the gears, I really was trying to make them move, or at least make them look cool while moving. Not possible due to the fact that glue is kind of limited in Create. Of course I can just like spread it out in chunks, but it's like, what's the point? But yeah, so that's my little section of the dropper. If anyone wants to actually go through and see what they can do, feel free to do so. You can add to this dropper as much as you want. I won't stop. Now, another thing that I noticed slight. All right, that works. It looks good. Okay, we're gonna leave it there, and now we're going to actually put a schematic can inside. So let me turn off hover. We're going to drop down here on Seagull's face. This was his addition to this. Oddly enough, it's very strange. I don't know why he added his face. But all we have to do is put this right here, put the gunpowder in, put my skim in, quickly check the settings. Everything seems to be alright. And then I also need a book, which I don't have. Let me go quickly get a book. Actually, do I have any in my backpack? Okay, so we need 4,385 andesite. So let's quickly grab that. I don't have that much andesite on hand, but I do have quite a bit. Let me make some chests real quick, meaning I have to put down my crafting table again. Okay, we made 7 chests. I'm going to put them like this. That's not do. There you go. And we're missing 1 chest, so let's just make that. And let's quickly shove all the andesite that I have on hand right now into here. There you go. I reckon I have more andesite in my other backpack. Let me check. Aha! Yes, I think I have the exact amount. Bruh, this is insane. See, backpacks are so useful. I really hope that Hyper includes this mod alongside the other ones. Granted, having the backpack is a little overpowered. Shulker boxes do exist, and your ender chest exists, but it's still not enough storage, you know? Let's quickly do that. Let's run the book through it to see if we're still missing andesite. 6 stacks and 12. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 12. There you go. That should be the accurate amount. Hopefully the book isn't glitching out, but there. That would be all the andesite, thanks to the entirety of my backpack being able to just store that much. It should be good. I have basalt, but no blackstone apparently. I have 1 piece of blackstone. No, okay, I'm gonna have to go into a blackstone collection. Either that or it's in my storage system. Here, let's go check in my storage system real quick. I might have some. Yeah, here's some blackstone. Okay, no, I have enough. How many stacks? Polished blackstone, 6 stacks, and 8. So that would be like this, right? That'd be 1 stack. Okay, I only have 2 stacks. I'll have to address the green concrete in a bit. It's quite a bit of conch, but it's okay. I can make it. I have enough sand to do it. A sand! Here, as you can see. I have so much sand, man. Mr. Sandman, take away my sand. I have too much sand. That's sand. That's sand. Oh, God. All right, now that we're here at spawn, I can actually grab this green from here and just convert all of that into concrete. So let me just whip out all of the sand. Sorry, I just need to say it. And let's make green concrete. I'm actually happy we have this cactus farm here. It's starting to become more useful every single time. Let's quickly fly over to the little thing just to deposit all this. Actually, I just made a whole new cannon for no reason. The stuff was all still here. Let me see, is there anything here I can use? I mean, not really. Let's see. There's a few torches, I guess. I'll definitely pick that up later. For now, let's continue just depositing our stuff. Alright, let's deposit all the brick walls that I made. Let's grab... Okay, no, not this, because that's not converted yet. Let's grab all the polished blacks, deposit that, run the book through. I said run the book through. There we go. And apparently it started raining. Let's quickly check. That is an astronomical amount of glass. I will definitely need help collect G's. There we go. Most of it converted at least. Shove that all in there. That way we have everything converted. Let's keep throwing this in, and we're done. That should be all the green concrete. As for all the other stuff, let me quickly shove this. Okay, there we go. I've collected practically a metric ton of blackstone. Hopefully that's enough blackstone. We're going to just TP back to spawn here and visit. This also lets me check on the stone. Also, apparently it's nighttime. There we go. Daytime. Let's quickly check here. Okay, that's quite a bit of stone. And let's go deliver this over yonder. Okay, here we are. I'm going to just deliver the polished blackstone. And I guess the rest can just be stone. There you go. And now we can finally run it through. Let's run the book through one more time, and I guess we can start the cannon. Alrighty, so now that we've placed a lot of the materials that we had, we can just finish it off here, because honestly, this has been quite a bit of content that I have to edit down, and you know, just after doing all that, I feel like this is good enough, so I'm going to end it right there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had quite a bit of fun just collecting the materials and showing off all the stuff that I'm building. The fact that I had to build up all the gears, the pistons and stuff, that was also cool, and the ability to actually show you guys what I've been working on the server is really nice. Actually, while I'm outroing, I should probably turn this on. There we go. Let's put it on play, and there you go. So while that's going off in the background, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.